Hey everybody, welcome back to Mom Can I Have Another Dollar. Today we're playing Senko no Ronde, I think.
I think it's supposed to be Ronde, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it means a round dance of optical rotations.
Oh, good.
So it makes perfect sense, everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Let's not get caught up in the details. Be a
Okay.
beta. Be a beta. Be a beta.
Okay.
Kyle, be a beta.
All right, so I'll pick someone on the right
Be
side.
a beta.
Which beta do I be?
Be any beta.
Since you told me, since you have so much input on what you want me to be,
Well,
who
we
should I
certainly
be,
can't
Keith?
play as an alpha on this show. It would be false advertising.
So it's the same character, it looks like, but they're just different.
Choose a beta version of
Okay,
whichever character
I'll pick this
you want
person
to be.
who's got the thing on its face.
There you go.
All right.
It's called Nori.
Got like one of those pore strips.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the Band-Aid boys.
He's Kimco. You know, he's Kimco.
Okay.
He's got Kim for a nose.
All right. Which one's the regular playthrough?
I don't know, man. I have no idea what any of this is. The last one's just practice, so just choose one of the first two, I guess.
The first one, then I guess. I hope.
The first one said beginning, so. You
Oh
know.
god damn it! It's probably gonna be tutorial.
Well,
We don't want a tutorial. We don't want to know what we're doing in a game.
is this what? What is this?
Fight?
Well, you know what? The whole orbiting thing might have been onto something, because I guess the game is sort of gyroscope themed. Like,
I don't know. It's
Is
just
it a bullet hell fight?
kinda. Yeah, it seems like it.
What do they think they are? Near automata?
Okay, I will say this much. That is a unique concept. I'm not saying it's good or interesting.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
Just
other shoe
that
to
it-
drop.
Just that it probably doesn't exist in other forms.
Yeah,
at
for
least
sure.
before this.
Nick has paid a compliment. Stand by for it to be qualified. Wait for that asterisk, boy. that
Swiftly
asterisk.
rescinded.
Like an old farmer, like a dirt farmer out in the central states, and he's like looking up at the clouds, and the little boy starts running forward, but he grabs him on the shoulders, like, wait, gotta wait for the asterisk.
Hold on. Don't take him for his word. Wait till he says what he means.
Looks like Nick made a compliment. Don't go yet, boy. Gotta see how this plays out. And there's just like
Gotta be waiting for the backhand.
a big whirling cyclone starts shaping in the sky. Like, I knew it. Watch out, boy. Don't you ever look a Nick compliment in the mouth. You hear me? You hear me, boy? You hear me, boy? Promise me. I promise,
The
Dad.
kid is
And then the
just
dad
like,
just gets.
he doesn't understand, but he's terrified all the same.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because moments later, the dad's grip is wrested from the shoulder, and he gets yanked into the sky. Like he alone is subject to extreme winds, but like nothing else is being that disturbed. It's like a light breeze, but the dad's like whoosh. He gets sucked in the air by wind.
So I will say this is one of the few games that I actually kind of do want to know what's going on because I don't know why anything
Avenge
is.
me! And then he disappears into a fucking green cloud. It's just full of green shit.
Oh, whoa!
And then it starts raining green dust. And then 20 years later, that boy is now a man, and he's walking down the gentrified remains of his humble farm town, and there's like a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts, and they're selling matcha, and he goes into conniptions. He has like a PTSD attack.
I became a boss
Oh, I
for a
was
second
waiting.
there.
I was waiting for you to say that he sees a tree that looks like it has his dad's face on it.
Well, that's not bad either. I like that. Or his son goes out in the woods and finds the tree with a face, but like he chops it down because they need firewood or something. And the little boy has never seen his grandpa's face, so he doesn't know what he's done. And then like while the dad is like hauling in the wood, he just sees it and drops it. Just recoils.
Shrieks.
He's like, yeah, Paul, isn't it uncanny? It has a face like. It looks like a man. That tree looks like a man, but I figure we can sell tickets to Looky-Loos on the byway.
It kind of looks like you, but a bit older there, Father.
It looks like you, Paul.
Oh man, he doesn't find out about it until later because the kid like hid it and he's just got it out in the barn and he's charging his friends like $1 to come look at it. And then it draws so much attention that his dad's like, what the hell's he doing out there? And he goes to look, and sure enough, there's his dad's wooden face looking back at him with closed eyes.
He leaps back and screams, "Get behind me, devil!" And none of the kids understand why he said that.
Shit.
And then some friend from town who knows his history says, you might wanna see what's in the paper. And then it turns out Nick has paid a compliment to the roadside attraction in town. It's like, Pa, Nick Ruggles made a compliment about me. Son, no! You gotta wait.
Wait, did you say Nick Ruggles? As in Nicholas Marie Ruggles?
And then he takes the wooden mask.
Starts hearing like tornado sirens in the distance.
He takes the wooden face and just tries to get it away as fast as he can, but then it explodes in his hands and grows into a big totem pole. A bunch of green lightning starts shooting out of it, and it gets really dark even though nothing's blocking the sun.
I'm glad that one still remains, the totem pole, Nick totem poles.
Well, you just have to draw from real life. I hope someday, and I don't need to contextualize myself in present company, but to anyone else in the world, I think I'd have to. But I hope someday to have a totem pole budget.
Oh yeah, one of these days I will, for reasons I can't understand, be compelled to try to carve a totem pole with a chainsaw or something. I won't know exactly why I want to do it.
Your family, who's never heard of Keith or myself, like after what?
I approved of that. But continue.
Okay, after the family that Nick is gonna have, like after like has never heard of Keith or myself because like something terrible happened to us. I don't know, like maybe we died in like a freak Florida accident. Oh no, a hurricane got us.
Yeah,
hurricane got us.
Don't have to stretch the imagination too far to see how we could be felled.
Right. And then like he's got a kid or whatever. It's like little baby, a little Nick Jr. and his wife or whatever. And then one day he's just like compelled to just go outside and start like cutting down a tree and carving it apart. And they're like, "What's father doing?" It's like, I don't know. He don't talk much.
It's going to be like there's an old tree that needs taken down, and once it's felled, I'm just out there all afternoon just staring at it.
Wait, what did you say to him today?
Just looking at it for a while, like with my hand on my chin.
I just asked him what Pac-Man was, and then he just went out there and like he never came back.
Just one stern warning: do not look under the tree. And then when he goes out there and looks under there's just a filthy old cartridge copy of Donkey Kong Country 3 in there. I told you, and you break his jaw. I'm way late to the rodeo on this, but the last team you were against was that brassiere girl and a sex pervert.
Well,
they've never captured the look of a sex pervert more aptly than with that piece of art. I hope there's a credit in the end credits for a sex pervert artist. Like enemy design, character design, sex pervert design.
It was just her producer.
Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate.
We're not asking anything of you, Kyle.
Well, you were making sounds, so like it means that you're struggling for content.
No, that was my fake laugh.
Oh.
He's just filling the air.
I do like that you become a boss in this game. That's pretty unique.
From beta to boss. A Hobbit's tale. I can't not see Nori on his face now, though, for real.
What does this mean when you say that? You've said that a couple times
The
now.
black shit on his face is Kim, from like Kimbap, like Kim.
Oh, why didn't you say seaweed, you dipshit?
Because I'm a man of culture. By which I mean I worked in a lab with petri dishes.
Oh.
Yeah. And I didn't handle them with care. Look what happened to me.
I was waiting for yet another yeast infection joke.
Darn it. Oh, darn it. Well, that would be dangerously close to Aquid reference. And we all know how Kyle gets nowadays. Now that a full two-thirds of our goes to Aquid shit.
It just gets very upsetting when I find out the funny thing you said was not anything that you actually really thought in your brain.
We should just call it Mom, Can I Have Another Aquid?
Yeah, that'll be the spinoff.
Aquid the show. You know, they actually tried to make an Aquid show on Adult Swim and it flopped, but I think we made a much more successful Aquid show.
Wait, really? They did?
Yeah. There was a pilot, I think.
Yeah, it was very... It does not translate to animation very well.
Well, I can imagine, because the characters look fucking terrible.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And just
It was also 3D models, so that didn't do him any favors. It was like really chintzy 3D.
yeah, and I don't like half the jokes are based on how the characters speak, and having to assign them voice actors inherently ruins it because no one talks exactly like they do in the comic. There's just no way.
Yeah. It's the same reason people think books are better than the movie based on them, because in their head it was perfect and beautiful.
Yeah. Well,
Well, also, they already tried that with the Drinky Crow show, and that didn't last. So I don't know why they thought this had a chance. You know what I mean?
nope.
Oh, okay.
I did not know Drinky Crow was a comic, or maybe I did and just didn't care because I didn't really watch the show either.
Yeah, it was and maybe is a comic, and it's actually one of Chris Onstad's favorites. It was kind of like the newspaper era Achewood. It was just a weird ass indie comic strip that yeah,
Fair enough.
sex jokes, violence jokes,
Yeah.
stuff you couldn't get away with back then, but now it's just a dime a dozen. You know.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? She turned
You
into
know, like, yeah, some things just they don't translate to other media, and no matter how much you want Achewood to read itself for you and present itself, it's best if it doesn't.
You were just fighting that S logo thing from Binders.
Yeah, everyone's got a lot of things to say about the Harry Potter movies, things that should have been there, or just anybody's favorite book series, and once it turns to a film, they either love it because that's as good as it's going to get for them, or they hate it because it missed X, Y, and Z. Some things don't translate. It just don't work like that. I'm sorry. All your hopes and dreams were crushed under the wheels of the machine.
Machine called reality.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well,
it looks like we're done, huh?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.